Hi guys, welcome back to the Optimistic Kitchen. My name is Dee and this is the Optimistic Network. Today's video is gonna be me making curried goat, Jamaican curried goat. Now if you didn't know, goat meat is referred to as mutton. So this meat that I'm showing you right here is mutton, and I bought it just the same way you saw it here in the bag. It was already bagged out, so I was just weighing it to see how much it is, and it's 2 pounds. Now here is the deal. I already seasoned the amount that I'm going to cook from yesterday, but I didn't record that part because I wasn't going to make a video of it. So I figured I would show you guys the meat, show you what it looks like. And usually when we're making curry goat in Jamaica, we like to cut them small. So I bought these big and it had bone because yeah, I love my meat with bone. And I just cut as much as I could, as small as I could. I cut them because I can't cut through the bone with knife, and I don't have any other means of cutting the bones. So I just cut the meat small around the bone, but I didn't cut off all the meat off the bone because I was gonna cook the bone, so I left some meat on it, but I cut them a little smaller because I don't like them curried this big. I guess you could if you wanna, but we really don't curry them this big. And here I'm just showing you the size that I cut them, and I guess you'll see when I'm cooking it, you'll see the size that they are. So I cut them pretty small. So like I said, this is not the one that I'm gonna cook. So yesterday I washed and seasoned my meat. I cut it up, wash it and season it, and these are all the seasonings that I use. You guys know those already, the Creole, Miss Dash, you guys know pepper, and I use the Better Pack curry. It came from Jamaica. I'm pretty sure it can be found on Amazon, but mine came from Jamaica. I heated the pressure pot. This is a pressure cooker. I heated the pressure pot, added a little oil and garlic and some curry. And the thing is, I pressured this because the last time I cooked the goat, which was like a couple weeks ago when I did that rice video, I cooked some goat and that goat was so tough. It took like 2 hours to cook. So I decided to pressure it today. And yes, I'm using curry from Fal. And yes, I'm using the curry from a foil paper because I ran out and I went to my mom's house and took some of her curry. So I just took it in a foil paper and brought it home. So I used some to season the mutton, and then I used the balance. What's left of it, I used that in the oil with some garlic to kind of burn, not burn till it's black, but just kind of fry up a little, as you can see, just that color in the pot. I then added the seasoned meat. So that's the curry that I seasoned from yesterday. So that's well marinated. So I added it to the hot oil with the garlic and the curry. I just added it and stir it up so you know it would get some on everything. I just flip it over, stir it up. Then I added 5 cups of water to the pot that I seasoned the meat in and throw it in the pressure pot. I added it to the pot that I seasoned the meat in because I didn't want to waste whatever seasoning was in the pot. So I kind of just added the water and rinse the pot and then throw it in the pressure pot, if that makes sense to you. Make sure you guys are comfortable using a pressure pot. I'm very comfortable using a pressure pot. I've been using a pressure pot for a long time. So what I did, I just covered the pressure pot down with the pressure pot cover and turned the stove on high. Be sure to lock your pressure pot. So what I did, I pressure my meat for like 35 minutes, but it's not 35 minutes from the time I put it on the stove. It's 35 minutes from the time it started sizzling. So you know that sounds that it make. I wait until it started doing that, and then I started the timer, and it was 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, I turned the stove off, slowly and carefully transfer the pressure pot from the stove to the sink and run cold water over it until it cooled down. And you'll hear when when it loses the pressure. My pressure pot will not open if it's still hot, but do not try to open the pressure pot. Don't force it. Make sure it cools down. So turn the cold water on it and leave it to run for a good 3 to 5 minutes and let it cool down, and then you open it. Keep in mind, you don't necessarily have to pressure your meat, just if it's necessary, if the meat is too hard or if you don't have time. And after I opened the pressure pot, I transferred the water and the meat and everything to this pot. I didn't add any more water. I just transferred it to another pot, and I added jalapenos, one onion and a half a medium jalapeno, and I covered it down and let it boil for about 10 minutes. Then I added two whole potato. It's Irish potato. I cut them in cubes and added them, and then I make it cook 10 minutes more. So basically I left this on the stove for 20 minutes. I cooked this for 20 minutes after it was done pressure, because remember, it's already cooked. I just wanted it to dry down to make the gravy. And right here you can see the gravy is not ready, and I was tasting to see how it was, and I found that it needed a little spice for me, and it needed a little more salt. And of course, you know, I don't use salt. I use this seasoning here, the Tony Casher seasoning, the Creole seasoning. That's it. That's what I added, and I make it simmer down until the gravy met my liking, until the gravy was thick enough to me. The reason for adding the potato was to just add a little thickness to the gravy, and that usually works. If you don't have that, you can add a little flour, or you can make some little dumpling, some little roll-up dumpling and drop in there. Nothing big, just some little dumpling. But I used the potato to get just a little thickness in my gravy.
Better call Becky with the good hair.
Oh, look at that, guys. My potatoes are cooked, my gravy is nice and thick, and my food smells so good. The house smells so good, and it's done. It's ready. So it's 20 minutes for simmering on the stove. I did not add any more water. Keep in mind, you might need to add a little if your pressure pot had sucked it out too much, but just look at that. Look at that gravy. Look, let's just take the time to appreciate this gravy. It was the bomb.com. I wish I could cook for you guys to taste it. I'd just like to take this time to say thank you guys for watching. If you've been riding with me, I appreciate you. And if you came across this video and you watch it, I appreciate you too. I hope you'll like it. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. And most of all, I hope you'll subscribe for more videos. So yes, guys, this is the finished look. This is what it looks like. I served it up with some basmati white rice, some stir fry cabbage with bell peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, and red peppers, and I added some avocado to the side, and this was very delicious. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope all is well with you guys. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friend, and come again the next time in the Optimistic Kitchen. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah.